arm's itchy.
Let me look. Oh, there's something growing there. We'll get a doctor to check it out.
Okay.
Haru.
I want to be pretty.
Oh. No wonder why that messed him up so bad.
Pretty like a princess.
You welcome us, wouldn't you? Hey.
Oh, hey.
Nice to meet you.
Hello everyone, this is Venus Brown and I am back again with another episode of Tokyo Ghoul Re. This is episode 10 called Think Sway. I mean, they always need to be thinking, but I'm sure there's some specific reason that they're actually calling the episode Think and then sway. I'm just thinking of like when you're in battle or whatever and you're having to sway this way and that or whatever to avoid getting hit, but I don't know if that's what they're talking about. Sometimes I can't even tell after I've watched the episode what the second word is for.
Well, not about this episode, but I think I know why, at least why the ghost part was in the last episode's title.
I figured it was because of Kaneki not remembering himself.
I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of the titles have multiple meanings, but what I'm thinking of is different. I'm not going to mention it.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I figure a lot of the stuff where these people are not remembering certain things, it's like their past self that they don't remember is a ghost of them or something like that. Every now and then they'll get a little glimpse or a memory or something. Also, the tall blonde kid with the jagged teeth, with his reaction to his quinque and how he got it and everything, with the nutcracker saying that she just wanted to be pretty, and that like seems to have messed him up. And I'm taking that, like that memory and that reason that he doesn't want to use his weapon as also a kind of a ghostly thing.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Like her ghost.
He doesn't like it
him.
because he kills her, and then suddenly she says something that that personifies her, makes her feel human.
Right. And I think really when the one girl said that she thought that them dressing up as ghouls undercover was dangerous, and I said that it might be dangerous like for him as a dove, but I think it would be good for him as a one-eyed ghoul, that maybe it would help jog his memory. But I was gonna say something and now I can't remember what it was. Goodness gracious. Well, damn, I lost my chain of thought and I can't remember what I was going to say. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and get on with the show.
So the investigator said that it was a bad idea to pretend to be ghouls. It's a guy.
Why, hello there.
Okay.
It's Kane, right?
Some of the guys
Who are you?
look very femme,
A ghoul?
and so it's hard for me to realize that they are males.
Not a sense of. Have you decided if I'm a fellow ghoul or a human being yet?
Like him, I thought he was a girl for the longest time.
You're the last surviving Roosevelt, aren't you? How does she know so much?
Just like those eyes, to me, look very much like girls' eyes.
I'll fill my stomach, Vishu!
Which I know, it's all a construct and everything, but...
Where'd you go? One eye. Yes, that's correct. Are you full yet? Remember the tree of knowledge? Why did God put it in the Garden of Eden? Strange, right? It's almost like he was telling them to eat from it. The God that I've always imagined is a careless child with tremendous power. This world is far too full of defective items. Like you, for example. No matter how desperately you tried to restore poor Skiyama's sanity, you couldn't do it. But that remnant of a man called Heisei Sasaki brought him back. And all it took was one look. In truth, you'd like to kill Heisei.
Oh, and also they are a female.
You never really wanted your master to get back.
So I was right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not true! I wish for Master Shu's health above all else!
He doesn't love you.
Stop talking!
There's no reason to go on loving someone they're never gonna love you back.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I...
You need the fruit of the garden. knowledge in exchange for your life. From this moment on, you will know me as your god.
Oy. Yeah, I think both her and Toru, when I first saw them, to me, they looked like girls. And then when I found out that they were supposed to be guys, I had to train myself to think of them as a guy. And then later on, you tell me that they actually were girls. But it's just something when people are really young, when they're babies, sometimes even when they're toddlers, sometimes even before they're teenagers, they really, you can't really tell. If you had long hair on some of the boys, you might think that they're girls. And if you had short shaved hair on the girls or boys' clothes on the girls, you might think they're boys. That seems to be pretty predominant. It happens a lot. People don't realize it because they make snap judgments about the kids based on what they're wearing and how their hair is. But then when they get to a certain age, I think in their puberty years, some of that starts to change where they actually seem to have more masculine and feminine characteristics. But some males still carry those feminine characteristics after they get older, and some of them don't. And same with girls that look more masculine. Some of the boys have more feminine characteristics that they carry on.
You have no right to tell me anything. If you can't fight, then quit, idiot.
Big brother, my eye's itchy.
Let me look. Oh, there's something growing there. We'll get a doctor to check it out.
Okay,
Haru.
I want to be pretty.
Oh, no wonder why that messed him up so bad.
Pretty like a princess.
I need money. I have to get it somehow. I don't have to like killing. I just have to keep doing it.
You're from Sasuke's group, right?
First class Fuda.
So you can't use your Queen K. It's common with new guys.
Investigator Sasuke said that too.
Honestly, I couldn't use the Queen K I got from my first kill for a while. You're not gonna just wake up one day and be over it. You'll feel guilt and regret. See the bleeding faces of your victims. Eventually, an answer comes along that lets you come to terms with what you've done. If you ask me, the people who pull their hair out over every kill are in a better place mentally than the ones who don't.
Yeah, because they're responding to it. They're acknowledging it.
It's not a noble profession we've chosen. We're butchers. What we take from them is life.
What we take from them is life.
I do think, though, if they just exchanged that Quinque for one that was not somebody that they killed, that it would probably be a lot easier.
You try out your nut yet?
They don't have that connection with it.
Otherwise, I'll use it.
I need you to do me a favor.
So, Shidazu, you didn't get yourself into trouble, did you?
I'm sorry, guys. I know I've been dragging you all down lately. From now on, I'm gonna be the squad captain you deserve. And I want to thank you, Urie, for putting things into perspective.
When did I do that?
It seems Rose and Aogiri Tree have formed an alliance. This move could be in response to the video.
It would seem that my little provocation has borne unexpected fruit.
This development is quite clearly a setback.
The information we obtain about one could also teach us about the other.
I think Investigator Kichima may be right. I don't really see a problem.
Without proper knowledge of the enemy's strength, expanding the scope of this investigation would be a fool's gambit. Finding out should be our first priority. Would you reconsider the mission I proposed before? Very well. Please fill in the others. Yes, sir.
You really look the part, Mr. Sauce.
That's gonna fuck with some of the ghouls.
We went undercover in the 18th Ward.
We might be able to find a member of our Aogiri Tree.
It seems like some of them know that that's Kaneki, and some of them don't seem to realize it.
Urie, how about you?
Carried out our investigation in the 6th Ward. All the ghouls there had their guards up. They're probably acting a bit warier these days on account of what's happened with Rose.
About to go for you, Mr. Sauce.
Oh no, it's eye patch!
This mask. It seems that it's known amongst ghouls. I need to learn more about the eye patch ghoul.
Yeah, you need to learn about his being tortured.
Kotaro Amon was killed in the line of duty. Strange. It doesn't give any details. Is that information being concealed? Maybe it's the same with the eye patch ghoul. But why? It was me. He's dead because I killed him.
Eliza, I'm so sorry. Yuma was captured because of me.
Don't blame yourself. I just want to see him again.
I'll do everything in my power to bring him back. Bonjour! I'd hoped I might run into you.
Actually, I wanted to see you too.
Then this is doubly fortunate.
Sorry, but are you a ghoul? Are you someone who knew Ken Kaneki?
Can I tell him the truth?
Before now, I tried to avoid my past, to bury my former self. I need to find out who he was, so that I can become his redemption.
Does it bother you that in doing so you may be forsaking that self?
That's fine. I want to be human, even with this body. Kaneki was someone who was dreaded even by his fellow ghouls. That isn't who I want to be. I want my life to stay like it is forever. But someday, I'll have to remember. So I'm asking, please, if you know anything about me, then say it.
I'm sorry. But I no longer know what it is I should say to you.
Yeah.
Would you ever die for your ingredients, Skiyama?
Hori, you knew, didn't you, that I couldn't allow myself to die. There are too many people I hold precious in this world for me to leave it. I could simply gaze upon my delicacies. It's something I shall miss.
I will never understand his, admiration for these people and still wanting to eat them.
I only let word of my whereabouts spread because I was hoping that someone would come after me. I must admit, this is quite touching. You attacked me all by yourself in hopes of saving your friend. He's already dead, of course. Ah, what a tug on the heartstrings. Everybody knows that a good servant should always be discreet. You truly were brave.
They really need to put a stop to him just fucking doing his own thing, because
The Skiyama group has been influential for more than 100 years.
the second one now, he just fucking murdered for no good reason.
Yeah, but I mean, they do it with a lot of them.
They do,
They don't actually
but
care.
Has assets in a wide variety of industries.
Sounds like a great business plan.
If the truth were to become public, we'd surely face pressure from all quarters. Request an information blackout and a full investigation into the Skiyama company and its affiliates.
You are hereby commanded to carry out Operation Dispatch Tsukiyama.
see, I thought he was going to be one of the ghouls.
Yes, sir.
Instead, he's one of the doves.
Special Investigator Washu.
S2 will be supporting you. This is a courtesy call.
That damn hyena's just hoping he can claim more credit.
He's just a punk from Arima's cult.
Someone's hard at work.
Akita, I was just...
Reading up on Kotaro Amon?
Yes.
Well, then you're in luck. I knew him personally. He died in battle during the Owl extermination mission. Was there anything else you wanted to know?
About the eye patch ghoul.
That's a name you should forget.
Sorry, I can't do that. Why don't you want me to know that name? Is it because I'm the eye patch ghoul? Is it because I'm the one who murdered Amon? You don't get it. The terror of waking up each day and not knowing anything. Who am I?
Heisei.
My name isn't Heisei!
Ooh.
Heisei, you're you. Regardless of your name, you're you.
Hello, Shu. I brewed a cup of coffee for you. It's unhealthy to dwell on things for too long.
It's woken me back up.
Matsumai, please take my son to safety.
That's his son.
Yeah, that's why he said Papa.
Yeah, but
Midamo Tsukiyama.
sometimes some of the relationships that they have in that family seem to be people that were like taken in by choice, so they use these terms.
I have no intention of fighting or attempting to run from you.
So I didn't necessarily know that it's really his
This ghoul's trying to play for sympathy.
real papa.
My servants are all in their rooms. They are ghouls the same as I. But up to now, we have lived as humans would. Please allow us to do so until the very end.
Tsukiyama has been secured.
Mission's already accomplished? Screw that, Rose. Let me increase my kill count.
Something about this doesn't smell right.
Yeah?
It's a distraction. Whose escape with the master secure? He should know that they won't get far.
Master Shu,
Matsumai, where are we?
Coming away.
we're out for a drive.
Look me in the eye when you answer this.
Master Midamo chose to remain at his estate. The Tsukiyama family's social privilege no longer exists.
Are you saying that...
Family secret has been exposed. The CCG is closing and has elected to allow them to capture him.
So that we will have a better chance... It's happening again. I have to save my father!
You can't.
Matsumai!
While you survive, your bloodline and history can continue.
I must take all their lives upon myself now.
And what does that mean? Take all their lives on myself?
It means he's the only person that can continue their family.
Okay, I thought they were gonna do some weird monstrous thing where they like
Time is running short. I have to speed up a bit.
absorb the souls of all the rest of their family or something.
Master, these are all ghouls of the Tsukiyama group.
When we heard you were in trouble, we all came as quickly as we could.
Until you're able to make your escape, it will be our honor to defend you.
This is what your family built for our kind.
I hadn't seen Master Shu since he was a kid. He's grown into a real looker, huh?
That he has. I'm glad we got the chance to see.
I suppose we better make these doves earn their pay.
We don't even have time to get sentimental.
Commence the extermination.
If you want to be treasured by someone, you must first remove the one they treasure already. Just look how adorable you are.
Yep, I said it was gonna start getting fucked up.
Yep. Yeah, but they kept her pretty secretive till like the very end of the last season. And even then, they only tell you like so much.
You'll learn more about her.
Yep.
That's one more down!
Kulo! Give me your Queen K right now!
Will not surrender.
Two more episodes. Did we ever figure out what the sway thing was about? Wonder if there's any content where people actually talk about that, like just the meaning of some of these names.
Well, I'm pretty sure on another episode we were wondering about the name, and I found like a Reddit post or something of like analyzing each of the names.
Because it seems like the first name is like the name they're actually giving the episode. And then the second word's on the other side of the colon. I don't know exactly. Like maybe it's just descriptive of something to add to the name. Start, member, fresh, main, press, turn, mind. Take, play, Think. And then the next two will be Right and Beautiful Dream. Those Who Hunt, Fragments, Eve, Auction, Night of the Scattering, In the End, Days of Recollections, One Who Writhes, Ghost, Sway, and then the next two, The Absent One and Dawn. The Absent One. They seem to be in deep thought, but they're not responding. I like this.
Okay, I'm thinking maybe the swaying is meant as both with Hanaki like swaying emotionally and like psychologically between Sasaki and Kaneki.
Uh-huh.
And then also group like swaying between more and less ghoul, I guess.
Right.
That's all I can really think of.
Like feeling more connection and empathy with these ghouls, possibly because they are ghouls, even if they don't acknowledge it.
So Hanaki is a hybrid ghoul, but the others, they're not the same. They're like built differently than the other half ghouls.
Right. Well, I mean, I think you have some of them that are born that way because one parent human, one parent ghoul.
So I'm pretty sure there's only one known case of that ever happening.
Right.
But the rest of the ones that we see that are one-eyed are either half ghouls that were engineered or accidentally made that way, like Kaneki.
Right. Yeah. Kaneki was done by surgery when he was dying.
Yeah. Or
maybe they're
which
more
they will talk a bit
intentionally.
more about that in the future. But or they were engineered by the doves, or more the scientists working with the doves from Kaneki.
Okay. And I mean, the mere fact that you have Kaneki being created not necessarily intentionally, but by the ghoul side, versus these guys being created by the doves, and they're using different people with different expertise and stuff like that. So not gonna necessarily be the same process, not gonna necessarily be the same side effects.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all I got for you this week. I will see you next week.
So, we'll just have to tune in next week to find out, won't we?
And remember, if you like this content, please click the thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, click subscribe. Ring that little bell and click all, and you'll get more notifications anytime new content comes out.